welcome back. Block TV, time for Trader's Take. It has been a rough ride on the crypto markets over the last few days, one can argue. And to help us understand where we are, where we may be going, we are joined from the East Coast by our very own technical analyst, Joe Saz. Joe, take it away. Show me your charts. Where do we stand?
Okay, hi, Yale. So yeah, let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to screen share here. And we're just going to start right back here. So if everyone can remember, here's the descent from the descending triangle, breakdown from the descending triangle. And here we are continuing along this downward trajectory. And, you know, the less likely we are to bounce, you know, with something like this or even something in this range, it just keeps looking more grim. But, you know, the question is raised, like, you know, are we looking at a bounce in the near future? Because we have been going sideways essentially for a little while now. We're trading in this sub $3,500 or $3,500 range, and it's not really doing anything big up or down. And volume is decreasing. Historically, that means kind of a wild card is in the works. So, you know, we just need to keep our eyes open. I'm seriously sleeping with one eye open. I don't want to miss a bounce if we get it back to 4,200 or something. But also, you know,
no, and Joe, I gotta say, and I'm glad that you are the one doing that. You don't want to miss a bounce. Asking you though, it's been kind of a grim period, as you said, and the charts do reflect that. But where are we looking specifically on the coins?
Specifically on the what?
On the coins.
Yeah, so what we're looking at is, so nothing's really changing here. So short to long ratio, we're still looking at 24K short positions, 31K long positions. So the herd is thinking long, but as you can see, for a long time, that has not been panning out down here. We're looking at a slow, steady decline. So the herd is thinking, and we're looking at a bounce. I'm not going to ignore that. Here we are breaking down from this little ascending triangle. I don't think this is significant yet. I want a big candle breakdown. So nothing really to see. So here's Ethereum. Here's the low, bear market low. We're looking at something, you know, our continued descent. Like I said the other day, this 9 indicator to buy was ignored. We've gone sideways, and this is very neutral. Look at these past couple days. It's such low volume, and these are both, I mean, I need to zoom in for you to see this. These are both, you know, very insignificant candles. Tiny price action, extremely low volume on both fronts. So we're looking at an inverted doji here. We're looking at it like, you know, inverted hammer, slight hammer, both like very neutral looking to me, not really indicative of anything. So again, right now I'm kind of sleeping with one eye open. I don't want to miss this if anything up to the upside happens. Moving along here to Litecoin, pretty similar narrative. Here's the head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, breakout, weak, breakdown, gone sideways. And nothing significant here as well. It's very low price action. Volume is back, like as you can see, the dotted line running across the screen there. Volume is back to these levels. And these levels, what happened as volume was diminishing, we started to fall. So I'm leaning toward a breakdown, but I also think that, you know, this is a volatile asset and anything's possible. XRP, here we have that, here's what became from a nice pop to a negative neutral spinning top. And we're trading now below the close. It's, you know, that doesn't mean much right now. I think the market's still pretty stagnant. Here's the volume of the week so far, you know, nothing significant, but obviously we still have 5 more days to go, 6 days to go. So I'm still looking at a downward trajectory with XRP. Tron had something interesting happen. There was kind of they were creating a channel here, right? And this was kind of a nice looking channel, but it started to break down down here. You know, I was expecting us to keep going in this upward trajectory, right, with Tron. But the second we broke down this candle, or broke down beneath this trend line, or, you know, the downside of the channel, I'm thinking we might start to do, you know, a little bit more of a, you know, kind of descent back down to these areas. You know, I don't think Tron's very unique. I think they just have a great advertiser. Justin Sun is not so, you know, Justin Sun is not a developer. He's just a marketer. You know, this guy doesn't have any particular expertise in blockchain tech. So I think when he, you know, sees an opportunity, he's a very public figure. He can hype the internet, and he can get investors, you know, excited about his products.
Hyped, or would you say that it's manipulation?
It runs parallel, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, you see manipulation everywhere. From, you know, in traditional markets, the second you see Bill Gates throwing, you know, money at a stock, in the news, well,
And
yeah, that's
everybody's going to be
manipulation
buying
too.
it. Exactly. So
Yeah,
that,
everyone wants to get rich with a rich person, you know? So,
yeah, not
so
so different from the regular markets, but do continue. Yes, Joe.
yeah, so, here we are looking at this breakdown from the channel, and, which wasn't too unexpected, but here it is. And, this bullish crossover did not yield much. This bullish crossover of the two moving averages right here, this is called a golden cross. So where the smaller moving average, which is a little more sensitive to the action, moves above the longer moving average. This is a 50 and this is the 50 moving average, and this is the 150 moving average. So we crossed over, and this bullish crossover really hasn't done much yet. In fact, we fell back down. So, if this bullish crossover isn't long-lived and we start to break right back down and we have a death cross, that's the opposite of golden cross, is a death cross over here, I think we're going to be looking at some more downward trajectory.
For the Tron. Okay. Joe, first of all, thank God for you and for your technical charts. Cannot thank you enough for running us through this today. Again, and of course, with us every week. And for all of us, that was it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.